All right, in this video, I'm going to talk about the client data review feature that was added a couple years ago to the QuickBooks company here. It's a neat little feature. It's great for accountants because it gives you a structure of how to come in monthly, quarterly, whatever it is, annually, to review your client's files. It's also great for the internal accountant and bookkeeper, CPA, because it also gives you that structure. Okay, so if you don't know the proper procedures that should be done in closing out a month, it helps you out there a little bit. It takes you through some of the processes. So first things first, where is this client data review? If you're in the QuickBooks Accountants Edition, Premier, Enterprise, either one, it's going to be up here under Accountant and then Client Data Review. Okay, so if you loaded your client's file on your laptop or your computer, and you have the Accounts Edition, then you'll see it right there. And you'll be able to go through the client data review. Now, if you are on an internal employee, what you want to do is you want to have what's called external accountant rights or an external accountant login. In Enterprise, you can assign multiple roles to a single person, right? So you can say they're accounts payable and external accountant. So you can assign those multiple roles. In QuickBooks Premier, you have to come up with a different login for the external accountant. So let's go ahead and set that up. So here in Premier, you go to Company and you go to Setup Users. We're going to add a user called Client, or let's say Data Review. Okay, and put in a password and next. So here, again, you see in a different video what happens if you go through selected areas of QuickBooks. You can give that person all areas of QuickBooks, so this data review, all areas of QuickBooks they can have access to, or you can make them the external accountant. Okay, so we're going to say next here. It's going to say, are you sure? So we say yes and finish. Okay, so that's how you set up a user to be able to use the external accountant if you're not logged or if you don't have the Accountants Edition of QuickBooks. So how do we get it started? Let's go up here under Accountant and Client Data Review. Again, if you have to use the external accountant, you want to log out of your QuickBooks file and log back in as that new user we just made. All right, and it's going to pop up for you the Client Data Review. What period are you reviewing? So we're going to go ahead and say last month, but you can customize, do a custom date range if you want to change it around. Then it gives you the option to do accrual or cash basis. So we're going to do it on an accrual basis and say modify review or start review. I've already been there and started a review before. So it opens up here and you see all of the different steps that you can go through. You can go in again, similar to in your reconciliation. If you need to go back and change it, you can go to modify review and go back to this screen. Okay, you can see who you're logged in as, and it does have some quick help tips if you want to. Okay, and you can customize these cleanup tasks, so you can add some or take some away. You can print this, you can save it to PDF, and you can see the audit trail of just the review. And then when you're all done, mark review complete and close. Okay, so that's how you get into the client data review, get it started. In the next video, we're going to go through each individual area and show you how to actually do the review.